refresh to see if it popped on. Yeah, you're online. You're showing your screen though. Six seconds. 3, 2, I'm a second ahead.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
On France, we have wins as Mercy, Inko as Ana, Nick Cod on Junkrat, Poco, Diva, Ben Best is on Orisa, and soon on the Sniper Widow.
4, 3,
So this should be interesting.
attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
This may be a hard push for them with the no counter. Ana is holding back on France's side just to... Soon is falling back. Oh, going to the back line. Oh, they've been split from their healers. Ain't going to get... And there goes Soon. But everyone is split. Maybe a quick point one. Her force is already advancing far ahead. Oh, she was caught. Half the team is already pushing, and they want a quick point two.
New defense point. Objective B.
Now show them.
Soon as swap to Sombra and
into the iris.
They do have Tire on their hands, so France may be able to pull off a defense with that. Oh, agility got nerfed. Slow. Oh, then in with the Tire. And that is not a quick point for them. However, France used up all of their ults in that. They will have EMP soon. Doomfist is down. They're already down a man. Oh, Ana got down. Poco is going down. Oh, Poco survived. No follow-up. Sure 4 is down. Got no one.
And I'm not even angry.
Sure Force coming back with ult may be able to save the team fight.
Meteor strike.
Die. Oh, struggling. And that is point.
Nerf this.
Oh, after ult. 2 D after ults.
Score sides.
Double time on the clock. Canada
Initiating
is
match.
going strong.
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Canada is looking to defend with XQC sticking to the Orisa. Surefour going for the Widow. Good Widow fights coming along. Crimezo going for the Zenyatta. Note on Diva. Fanny with the Mercy, and Agility is going to try to copy them with the Junkrat plays. This may be interesting.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
They're going in. It's a prime area for the Junkrat. Oh, the Junkrat soon is going into the post. There goes the pounce for, and Mercy goes down. Zin goes down. Canada is down 2 healers. That is the team fight, people. Oops. Once they got those healers down, it was basically GG.
Objective lost. New defense point. Objective B.
Game on.
Ooh. We have a Mei, Ana, and a Doomfist swap in. XQC has gone back to the Winston. We have not seen a Mei play so far today. A point stall would be a good point here, though, even on the defense. They really need to buy time.
60 seconds.
Oh, Mei has gone in to keep them from retreating. Ana is poking. Oh. There went Francis on. We have lost the Mei. Oh, there goes sound barrier, and that may be point.
Огонь по готовности.
Oh, I slaughtered. And Ana didn't do anything. And they... Oh... Oh! This is what, 3 seconds on the clock?
Score.
That was a close call for overtime.
Switching sides.
5 seconds.
Initiating match.
We may see this go into a 3rd game.
Ready for battle.
Looks like we're once again gonna have a Mercy Ana for the healers on France. Junkrat and Widowmaker seems we are very favorable of that to DPS comp on this map. And then Diva and Orisa once again to hold the high ground. This has not worked out for any team that has attempted it so far, but true, and then
Defend objective A.
yes, and so far both teams have tried this comp on this hold, and both teams have failed miserably holding it. The high ground hold was very different though, and has seemingly slowed down Canada. Oh, soon gets a pick. Winston going in for the flank. Oh, Winston's going for the deep flank. Oh, he's not gonna get it. Soon catches on. Watch out for Sureford though. Sombra is positioning, going in for this Ana kill.
Time to raise my APM.
Oh, and here comes. Oh, does not get the kill. Slept, and this might be a bad play for Sureford. And Sureford goes down. That is. Soon and Ana are back up.
Get through this.
Oh, here comes ult.
Helden sterben nicht.
No, that did not work out. XQC slept on top by Ana. Oh, and that looks like it is Canada's. I mean, it worked, and especially with Genji shutting down that Riptire,
Objective
definitely did not work out in France's favor.
Objective B.
I'll show them. No. Mounting power to forward shield.
Apagando las luces.
Pass into the iris.
Time to raise my APM.
And there goes the Diva Bomb. Oh, Sureforce just getting out in time. Diva are all getting. Sureforce was taking a nap on the job.
Defense matrix activated.
Oh, XQC may keep France off the point. Oh.
Time to raise my APM.
He is retreating. Oh. This is going to be a tough third game with only 5 seconds on the clock.
Switching sides.
Upping it to a minute.
Initiating match.
They have to get it in with their two. After that, they are only getting so much time. I wonder if they're going to go with the
It seemed to hold for quite a while. Looks like America's going for Winston and Diva on their tanks. Sombra with Driftcore and
I'll show them.
Attackers
Junkrat
incoming
for the
30
DPS,
seconds.
and then a Mercy and a Zen. Definitely a very divey comp. Oh, no, he's swapping over to Orisa. A little late. XQC is running behind due to that last minute swap, so they are not set up for this first push.
Defend objective A.
Oh, looks like he's gonna make it just in time. Oh, going after Surefour, who's also aiming for a flank. Oh, Surefour went for the hack, but did not get it.
30 seconds remaining.
Soon already sitting on, waiting for overtime. Surefour soon battling it out. Oh, but the Surefour gets healed.
10 seconds.
Genji is waiting to jump on point. Soon is on point, waiting for overtime. Oh, but she got caught. Oh, low.
Score 4-4. Switching sides.
They had double flankers, which could have kept that point,
Initiating
but
match.
soon just walked too close to Surefour.
Canada has been very unfortunate. It has to be absolutely they have
True.
Ready for battle.
Soon going for the Widowmaker for France, we have Mercy and Ana, so a double sniper comp. Still going for that Junkrat, and it's the same comp as normal with a Diva and Orisa
Attackers
to
incoming.
hold the upper
30
ground.
seconds.
Yeah, they seem to think this is the best choice, and if you can't hold it, you lose it. This may be interesting, as Soon could potentially overpower them if they do not have a counter sniper. Although with XQC possibly being able to get on the flank, this may work out.
Objective
This worked out for Canada, so it's not a bad change-up. Ooh! No one confirmed, although they did lose that high ground. Soon is being damage boosted and going to the back line. Surefour looking to get in on that. Oh, Surefour no longer confused. Oh, Soon down. Oh, Rez. This may be
I'm feeling
A-okay, as Winston Soon has no health pack to turn to. He's enemy line. Oh, there goes Soon.
victory.
I actually believe that is it. Did they win 3?
We thought you say was winning, but no.
I don't see anyone in chat. It's just us. Oh. Strange. Definitely a good game on Canada's side. France did a lot of good holds, though. They were very good at doing very aggressive holds.
We can see.
Not sure who's next. It'll either be China or Australia. but I tell them what to do. It's wonderful, wonderful.
I would say start with Busan.
I didn't catch much of game one.
Initiating match.
Oh, in game one of the big things to watch out for is Mangachu on the Pharah. The Pharah play really dominated this first round. The only one, occasionally AKM on the, I'll say it in a minute. McCree
Ready for battle.
did keep an eye on her a little bit, but overall she's just dominated this first few team fights.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Time to read my APM. I'm gonna shoot you down. Red matrix activated. Time to read my APM.
The objective is now
Get through this. Time to read my APM. Activated. Time to read my APM.
Keep an eye on this. France went and pushed way forward, going for their aggressive push.
Shoot you down. Taking off. No.
But just could not keep it. They split up in too many directions, and Canada was all over them. Yes.
Justice reigns from above. Helden sterben nicht.
Then France tried to go for a deep push on the underside of the point, but did not get it thanks to a lot of play on the Pharah's part, as well as a lot on Diva. Sure,
Time to read my APM.
Pass into the iris. It's time.
Team May. Nerf this. Suiting up. I'm happy to fight. Time to read my APM.
AKM finally does good play that gets them the point back. Almost a bit too late. But then they try to play on the defense. They get split up a little too much. And everyone just starts falling like flies.
Nerf this.
Justice reigns from above.
Losing game.
AKM goes down. Pharah wins.
Helden sterben nicht.
score 0.
On the second play, keep an eye on France's push. They spend a lot of time forward, and there's some really good Rhine ults from that.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yep.
The objective is now
Then this here was just simply France holding this up a point.
Time to read my
It's time.
Here we saw one major team kill
Nerf this.
under him.
It's
It is a very interesting strategy, though, because they were forcing Canada to play in an area that is not often played in. So territory is not well known in these back corners near spawns.
Into the iris.
But it is too late, and they are now struggling to hold this point. All France needed to do was take back the point and keep it.
Pass into the iris.
Nerf this! Suiting up! Defense matrix activated! Now show them APM to Nerf this! All systems checked out! Team
Oh, yeah!
Pass into the iris. Pass into the iris.
Огонь по готовности!
Yep, Diva just tried to stall. Here, Shift4 is trying to buy them time for another team fight. Notice he sneaks behind and waits, but then has to fall back and cannot get back on the point in time. And Lucio, instead of going for the point, went for the around and was too late.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Taking off!
The objective is now active.
One play to know is France once again is pushing forward as much as possible and pretty much push Canada back, giving them the first point.
Time to raise my APM!
Coming for you all. Meteor strike.
Nerf this!
Apagando las luces.
Yep. There we saw Manchu losing. Diva comes in to finish them off, and Canada.
Apagando las luces.
Time to raise my APM! Routing power to forward shield!
One thing to note is France does very good when they stay grouped together, but often they get split up and they simply are annihilated. Their death ball is definitely on point.
Powerful.
Taking off!
Yeah, they are.
Time to raise my APM!
Girl, the Mahal.
Nerf this! Nerf this!
Apagando las luces.
Simply two split up. Which will let it simply gave them the losing advantage. I guess.
Corrijo que puede. Apagando las
Not
luces.
even angry.
They-
Ando en buena racha, fuera de mi camino.
Here, once again, Canada or France has split apart, allowing Canada to get in some damage.
Forward barrier. Nerf this.
Victory.
A very, very long overtime, though.
I can roll this fight. France has one and we're able to push the card farther.
Initiating
Canada
match.
has better people, but they were able to push
France definitely had the faster aggressive play, which really won them the advantage early on. But Canada was really coming in with a long haul stamina on the all plays. China versus Finland, they're still talking.
In 30 seconds.
Doesn't look like it. Plus, it didn't show on the thing yet.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective
Activated. Get through this. I'm gonna have to shoot you down.
Objective lost.
Matrix activated.
Stop the payload.
Damn it.
Apagando las luces.
Routing power to forward shield. Now show them. Matrix activated.
Into the
AKM going around for that.
Nerf this. All systems checked out. Get through this. Time to reset. Matrix activated. Routing power to forward shield. Time to raise my APM.
Apagando las luces.
Yeah, she can provide a lot.
Taking off. No.
Meteor strike.
Hail the Mahol. Apagando las luces.
Feeling powerful, and I'm not even new.
String falls.
Hammer down.
Ando en buena racha, fuera de mi
I believe Reinhardt ulted.
Made real.
Poke has an ult, which may hold them here. Remember. All right.
Hail the Mahol.
Nerf this.
Apagando las luces.
AKM got out of that alive, looking to back cap, but could not finish off.
30 seconds remaining.
Meteor strike!
Nerf this!
10 seconds remaining.
Kill the Mahol.
Yeah.
Time to raise my APM.
What's weird is that they don't like stop it from clipping. Like just disable it, clip it out.
The payload is
Apagando las luces.
Forward shield. Nerf this!
وريهم قوتك. I am unstoppable.
Sherfork
I'm back in the fight.
gets around, but France pushing forward.
30 seconds.
Once again, it's a good example of France's ability to just aggressively hold.
Allah till me!
Simply just changing the name of the game. There we see a Rhine ult, but it was not very useful. Not backed up on.
Allah till me! I'm gonna shoot you down.
Oh god, you're way ahead of me.
Score
Oh, am I way far ahead?
2-2. Switching sides. Initiating match.
Kind of get to figure out how Overwatch works on the inside. Like, as things change,
Mm-hmm.
modes swap. So if you're gonna put that fail
Ready for battle. Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm like way ahead of you still.
Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers incoming. Defend objective A.
Touch from afar.
I'm gonna shoot you down. Time to raise my APM. I'm gonna shoot you.
But end up being pushed back quite severely. If they could have got that pickoff though, they probably would have pushed them all the way back to spawn once more. Because the biggest problem with their strength is that once it fails them in
Kill the Mahol.
huge ways.
Огонь по готовности.
Routing power to forward shield. Taking off. I'm gonna shoot you down. Nerf this!
وريهم قوتك.
I'm coming for you all! Meteor strike!
Objective lost. Stop the payload.
Allah till me!
Get into position.
Activated.
Огонь по готовности.
Yeah. And it worked for the most part, but then it did not hold them over for... Like I said, it works until someone falls, and then it just fails. It's like dominant.
Meteor strike! Rising up! Meteor strike! Rising! Rising up!
Its destination.
Nerf this! Mecha activated!
Just a good example of where France is powerful. When they have the spawn advantage, France, because of their aggressiveness, even whenever they die, they have spawn advantage as long as they're quick. But
60 seconds remaining.
Into the iris.
Огонь по готовности!
Nerf this! Nerf this! Defense matrix activated!
وريهم قوتك. I am strong.
Routing towers, my friend!
огонь по готовности!
Routing towers!
I'm just getting...
Victory.
next up we have China versus whoever this other person is. Ah. No, they're still doing the intro. Well, they usually give it about 20 minutes or so.
Initiating match. Ready for battle. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The objective is now
Activated.
the objective is now
Evidence suggests
Justice reigns from above.
team kill.
Because they do have some way to utilize both as far as
Kill the Mahol.
Helden sterben nicht.
Kill the Mahol.
Helden sterben nicht.
so they are instantly down the point of
EPM 2 ระเบิดนะ
Team kill.
So they prioritize nothing on the point rather than the team fight and yes. Who takes care of it? I believe this is the final team fight and this is just very
Time
unlucky.
to raise my
You want
APM.
to hear it?
Taking off.
Against this was able to
This is going to hurt.
instant kill. Giving them a
وريهم قوتك.
followed up by and
Огонь по готовности.
powerful, and I'm not even angry.
Meteor strike!
Justice reigns from above.
ultimately there because previous fights
Targets neutralized. Lights out.
Nerf this.
that was a
Score 1-0.
far end.
Ready for battle.
This game was honestly impressive because overextending from movement.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
But they were, if I remember right, they were able to make it.
2ระเบิดนะ
Counter attack. Usually opposed to it.
The objective is now
Time to raise my APM. I'm gonna shoot you down.
Ahorita regreso.
Big move as well.
Beacon in place. Gotcha.
Once again, allowing movement to just pound away after movement.
Apagando las luces.
Into the iris.
Get to this. I'm gonna
UK.
Pass into the iris.
Nerf this! Nerf this!
Pass into the iris.
Don't mess with me! Allah till me! I'm gonna have to shoot you down!
Yeah, I believe US won that first round.
Funny, huh?
Apagando las luces.
Nerf this! Till me!
Pass into the iris.
I'm back in the fight! Allah till me!
Pass into the iris.
China versus Finland is now open.
Nerf this!
This is going to be interesting as we start at Tower Center.
Initiating match.
So what are the
I'm not 100% sure. I think it's flipped because I think Big Goose is supposed to be on Finland.
Ready for battle.
Yeah. I think Finland is on the left because the coloring is Finland's colors. So they do have it incorrect.
4, 3, 2, 1. Round 1.
Because China is white and red. China.
Routing towards forward area!
Keep an eye on the white. Looks like
Get through this! I'm gonna have to shoot you down!
Yeah, blue is Finland. They have their flag on all their shit.
Time to raise my ATM! Activated!
Ooh, Reinhardt goes down. China. It looks like Finland is going for the same thing that France was going for, aggressive pushes. Although, oh no, they're falling back now. Double forget ult.
وريهم قوتك. огонь по готовности.
Oh. Four down. still having 2 ults and a sound barrier in the works. China is going to come back with Grav and Earth Shatter. And they may have sound barriers, so ults are about even. Ooh, early pickoff.
Into the iris.
No one to bank on it. China is not doing good. Oh, nice sound barrier. Completely canceling that. Oh, we got 2 traps. Nobody to bank on it though. China's sound barrel. Oh, Finland has lost this one.
Score 1-0.
Oh. I was, yeah. Yeah. Well, it looks like this one's way up here.
Ready for battle.
See? Here's the point we were just at. There's the other point.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Round 2. Capture the objective.
Oh. We actually have a soldier going to try to counter this Pharah for Finland. Ooh. Oh, and they are falling all the way back, giving Finland this point. Ghostcart was working for them last game though, so this is interesting. They are still running the soldier. They have not swapped in favor of keeping the point. And so far, they are down a person. They're not getting kills. And this looks like China's point. It's not gonna hold. Right now, they are just buying percent. They are going for a full ghost though. Yeah. Swapped off the soldier. That has done very well last time. Ooh, but no kills. Oh, that might be it. That's a 3-man shatter. And Diva decided to go for a reset. That puts China in the lead for percentage. No.
Time to raise my APM. I'm gonna shoot you down.
Finland does have ult though. Diva did sacrifice herself to keep her ult up.
Time to raise my APM. Nerf this.
They have draft now. Oh, that's a 3-man. Oh, and they're going in for. Oh, but it is not going to get them anywhere. China is holding this. This may be interesting. They have to get someone on that point. They gotta get them there fast. If they do not have any ults to work with. Oh, but Lucio is on point. Yes, yes it is. Oh, that one's in. Oh. Oh. The sound barrier was a little too soon. Oh, but they... Oh.
Score 1-1. Ready for battle.
What a shame. Now we're going to see how Marketplace plays on this final round for control.
I'm so grateful that we were here. Take a look at all three maps.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It looks like we're going to play with a McCree on Finland and a Sombra on China. No luck so far, though, as China takes the point. We are looking at a Pharah now, though. Oh, he tried to completely annihilated. Oh, we have a zone, but Zenyatta is going to take out as much of it as he can with his ult. Both Zenyatas are down. There goes Cameron. Diva is going down. Sombra. Mercy's going in for a hold.
Show them.
We no longer have a Pharah. We now have a Vegeta. For a while we had a Zarya, but I guess they decided that was not going to work in their favor. Ooh. They are being pushed back. We're gonna see how this Zarya does. They may not have enough time to get a grab off though, depending on how long this goes. Diva is about to have ult. Oh, nobody. China is on the point though. Shoot. One going for a hold. Oh, and they lost it. Looks like we're getting rid of the McCree in favor of the Vegeta and a Zarya. So we have double goats once more. Goat seems to be the default for the world. Oh, there went Ryan for China. That's gonna be painful. Oh, double ult, lost sound barrier. Maybe. China does still have a Zen ult, and they do have grab, which may allow them to pull them off the point. Do not know if it'll give them enough time. Oh, grab gets nobody. Wasted grabs. Zenyatta is using ult.
Into the iris.
Diva's a keeper to get. Oh, nobody got the other Diva out of mech. Finland is looking at possibly having a grab if Daven can stay alive long enough. Oh, but China gets the point. Oh, they gotta get on that point and stay on it. Lucio is trying to keep the backline going. Oh.
Victory.
That was a very close control point capture. Yes, it's... I am sure China is not all that thrilled right now with how that game went down. That was very close to comfort. I'm not 100% sure yet. Yeah, not until they start the game. Yeah, it is not telling me what map to look forward to. It was a very good game. We had a lot of very quick Zarya ults. China did a little okay. I think they would have been better if they were a little bit more careful with their ults. There was an Earth Shatter and a Grav lost when they really needed it. Especially on that last push, that last round, they had Grav they could have gotten into, but they misplaced it and got no one. Hopefully the next game we will see a little more from China. Finland is kind of walking all over them with misplacement at times, but we shall see. What? Oh. I can hear it. I think you're very soft on this stream. Yeah.
Okay, how about I actually turn my audio on? I didn't even have my audio on this stream, which was unusual. I don't know why it had it on mute by default. That was absolutely stupid.
That was weird.
Why did it have that?
Everyone was just listening to me because I'm like, I can hear myself fine.
You can't hear me because OBS had my mic muted for some damn reason. I don't know why it did that. That was stupid. OBS is not very smart. Are they about to start the next match?
Yeah, dipstick!
Well timed. Well timed. It didn't do it for me for some reason. Did you hear it?
Yeah, there it was.
It didn't do it for me.
Oh god.
That was wonderful.
I guess I should have checked the audio earlier. Oh well. Happens. I could hear myself in the background, so I'm like, oh, it must be fine.
You're talking to yourself, and you're not even the host of the stream. I am just talking, and
no wonder no one was responding to your question of how chat was doing.
I was like, how's chat doing? And I'm just assuming either everyone's lurking or like they can't hear me or what's going on. And it turns out my mic was completely muted, which was completely stupid. Seriously,
I'm sure they were like, what is this guy doing? What is he talking about?
Probably just watching for the spectate mode.
This is free and you can download it yourself. Although it might be really slow to download. It was like 14 gigabytes or something like that.
I think our Wi-Fi is just slowing down. I don't think it's turned over yet.
The Wi-Fi in here has been really iffy the past few days. I don't know why. Something's up with the box. Probably need to look into it.
Probably.
Because I've noticed that my phone's not wanting to connect correctly.
I am very hyped for the... I am... Probably the thing that bugs me the most at this current point in time is the... I believe it's the first ability. Which is...
The boop?
The boop. At least, at the very least, I will, like, look at the positives here. It's not a stun.
Yeah, it's not a stun.
It's not a stun. I am looking at the positives. It's not a stun. It is a boop. But I find boops to be less annoying than stuns.
It should be interesting. I don't know. I'm not too annoyed at it because stuns are stuns, boops are boops, and they're very useful. So I guess it's kind of nice. I guess it's kind of nice that we now have a second boop character like this.
Actually, we have 3 boop characters. Actually, like 4 boop characters.
Well, there's other characters that can be boops, but like, as far as boop, this one's more of a legit like actual push you back, like get away from me.
Like Lucio's.
Yeah.
Ours is a tactical boop, and Hammond's is just a disruption boop, which are still technically boops. It's just they are used for different purposes.
We are looking at Hollywood.
Hollywood. As soon as my thing updates.
It's not on my end either.
Oh, no, it did not go. I'm gonna go now.
They've just announced it on here, showing it's Hollywood.
Hollywood. I think it's decided by the loot. That's why they don't show it immediately. Unlike Overwatch League, where all maps are decided, I think, randomly generated before it starts,
I think so.
or the set of matches starts. Come on.
Yeah, it looks like they just entered in. Yeah, it might be live now.
Yep, here we go. Round 2, China v Finland.
Initiating.
Holland. I love the new McCree cinematic. I was not a fan of, like, one reason I probably won't rewatch it as much as I rewatch others is the beginning is so slow. Like, it is a very slow beginning.
Your Discord's trying to cut you out again.
Can you hear me?
For battle.
Yeah, it's just cutting out like every few things you say.
I'm not paying you for your acting ability. Let's get
I was talking about the McCree cinematic.
Oh.
I was saying I really like it, but its beginning is kind of slow.
They gotta, you know, use that pie.
that pie was probably like the best looking thing in that entire cinematic.
They spent a lot of time on that pie, okay?
They probably did. They probably spent a crap.
That pie, I'm pretty sure, took more time than the train explosion.
That pie looked so delicious.
I
was
like
loving the pie. All
the
right.
best pie I've had ever.
I'll keep an eye on Finland this time. The team in blue looks like we've got a basic 2-2-2 comp. Diva Winston, Sombra Doomfist, Lucio Ana on the defense. A very aggressive defense.
Offense for China, we're also looking at a 2-2-2. We have Ana and Lucio for our healers. Diva Winston, so more of a dive comp for the tanks. And then Doomfist and
Genji. The biggest change between these two are the second DPS is a Genji and a Sombra.
Ooh, and China has pushed them way off.
The Winston and Doomfist instantly jumping up on the perch belonging to Ana, Lucio, and Diva allowed them to initiate a clean fight.
I already have 2.5 ticks. And that
looks like
is
Sombra is down.
That is 0.1. With 5 minutes and 30 seconds left on the clock, that is a lot of
China
time.
have completely wiped 0.1.
And China is still pushing forward.
They are wanting to push that spawn. Is Doomfist going to go back? Yep, it looks like Doomfist is going back for the character change. And we are getting, in turn, a Widowmaker. Looks like they're going to be using the map to their advantage in Streets phase. I want to say point 2, but Street phase. Which is
Maybe. Ana is staying on backline, keeping that alleyway.
Apagando las luces.
There goes the Sombra ult on point, but catches really nobody. Whoever must be ahead of me.
China is up 5 all.
Yes, yes they are.
Meteor strike.
Incoming Doomfist from Finland. Oh, no, that was China's. The ult counter doesn't go down until after he lands. This Doomfist is commanding so much space that the tanks cannot get around. Looks like they're on the retreat.
Finland is playing, but they are too busy following people trying to flank that they are not defending this point. That is allowing China to just walk this point straight to the end.
Managed to get a hack on China's tank, but it did not really help.
Diva spaced out the point, which gives Finland control of the point again, but it is so close to being capped for this point.
I'm gonna have to pause and jump ahead. It's... There we go.
This is forcing China to regroup. And we are seeing an
attack on the
sniper.
Left corner.
Attack sniper.
Crystal on the sniper. They're hidden and completely grouped up to the left, which they know about.
They've gone for 3 healers.
There goes the EMP. Catching a couple people into it. Their D.Va gets
Tried to go
debacked.
for the hive ground, but they could not get up there, despite the fact that they have the Hammond now.
They don't have a Hammond.
Sorry, Winston.
Yeah.
They got the Winston. Oh, but they're not holding the point.
It looks like they're trying to hold back due to the Winston bumping around. Oh. Double Winston ults.
Oh, and he slept through it.
Looks like China is trying to get a snappy little Widowmaker play over here, and it seems to be helping. They just pump out so much damage. They
But
cannot
China
get through it.
That will move us on with 4 minutes on the clock.
Oh, and they have staggered the Ana and the Widowmaker.
Mm.
Not only that, an extra stagger. Insult to injury on the Zarya.
We're going to lose the Widow in favor of a Brigitte, and we're also going to swap over to a Zenyatta instead of the Ana.
Finland has swapped to a Goats comp with the Brigitte, Zen, and Lucio, and a casual triple tank. Looks like they have popped the sound barrier. And the D.Va Bomb catching China's Ana. However, it doesn't look like China's Winston is able to get anybody, so he's forced to pop ults. Although they pretty much pinned the Reinhardt down, finishing him off, leaving them only with the Zarya.
Back. Finland is definitely pushed and cannot touch that point.
They're gonna have to push in with this D.Va, hopefully contesting long enough to get the Zarya ult off. Catching 3 people in it, but unfortunately negating it with the Zenyatta ults. I do not see Finland holding this final point. This is obviously belonging to China.
The question is will they push it now or will they require a regroup?
Oh, they've not pushed in yet. They've used the respawn advantage to overwhelm China.
There's the Winston ult going to make space.
Bumping around,
D.Va
following
bomb.
the D.Va bomb. Hopefully Finland does not C9 this, but no promises, unfortunately. They've opened the attack here with a sound barrier, holding him off just a little bit longer. Lucio was slept. They've got the Sin Transcendence. Oh, looks like
they are
they've
being
swapped to the
staggered.
Tracer.
Oh, that might clear off.
Oh, looks like China has got points.
Not quite long enough to pull off the stagger.
Powerful, and I'm not even angry.
That was a bit of a what's the term I'm trying to look for? Touchy final point.
Definitely. Finland just could not stay on point. They were a little too busy dealing with people that were not at point to actually keep their people on it for most of the game. And by the time they were getting on the point was whenever it was literally ready there to cap.
And usually at any point in time, whenever Finland had jumped on the point, China usually had an ultimate to throw on top just to push them back further. It looks like China is going for a very, very different attack comp here. Looks like they're shaking things up. However, Finland is not, as they, instead of having a Doomfist, have a Genji. Still sticking with the Sombra and still sticking with the D.Va, Winston, Lucio, Ana comp.
Attackers incoming in 30 seconds.
China's Orisa should be an interesting swap.
Wish they would have just added an actual theater back here. That way spectator mode could go in and just watch the movie as everyone else watched the game.
5, 4,
Like it fun.
2, 1.
Coming in on the attack. Barrage just coming in at spawn. Trying to get as much damage as they can to build up ults.
is falling back on point. Junkrat is just looking to control. Looks like Finland's gonna go for the back. Oh wait, no, they are undecided. Some of them are looking to go up, others are looking to go around.
Looks like a majority of them are going around, letting the Ana go on top and the D.Va to cause a small distraction. But it unfortunately fails as Junkrat managed to land a mine on the Ana.
Junkrat does fall, but then McCree follows up on Lucio, forcing Finland to retreat or die.
Seems like the poor D.Va was staggered, so they're gonna have to wait if they want to regroup. Which, knowing as aggressive as China is being right now, Finland may not have that luxury.
Finland may have an advantage though, because they did get their Sombra into their back lines, which may get them a good hack off. Oh, nope, she revealed herself
and had to retreat.
Had to retreat.
China has a major ult charge advantage though. Almost all of their ults are at least 60% or higher, while the closest ult that Finland has is Nano Boost.
Well, but they do have Blade coming right around the corner, which could be a game changer.
Take a look here. Nope, it looks like they've had to retreat with the Sombra here. Incoming ult. Oh ho ho! Linkser was defeated by Leaves Trap. Such a way to go.
That's a shame. That was the 2 ults too. They should be able to come back with a Winston, but China is looking well ahead with 3,
oh, this poor
4
D.Va!
ults.
Oh no, they are major staggering the D.Va. Major stagger.
Oh,
that's cruel. Looks like they are going to be going into this next team fight without a D.Va if they want to save any kind of time. It looks like China has all ults save for High Noon. However, Finland does have an EMP, which could possibly turn the tides of a fight.
Yep, with Fraggy going in with a Winston to create space.
They also have a D.Va bomb ready to go. Oh, they caught it, but it only hit 2 people. Actually 3. It hit 3 people. Incoming Junkrat Riptire, hitting only the ulting Winston, barely making a dent in his health.
Ooh.
Oh, Leave getting caught out by the D.Va bomb. Looks like Lucio was a little late, considering he had to wait until he had ult in order to pop it, saving it from
we could see a Genji and Ana ult combo once again for Finland. Maybe this time it'll work out in their favor.
It looks like Finland has swapped a DPS onto the Tracer, just so they can get into the backline much easier. It looks like they may possibly cap this, seeing as China does not appear to be able to get back on the point. Nope. So close yet so far. Finland's taking point A. On to Streets phase.
That was a well done play for the Genji Ana for Finland's part. Well, it didn't get much kills. It did preoccupy most of the team, allowing them to just dominate the team fight, despite being at a disadvantage alt-wise. Part of it was the fact that China's D.Va did not use her ult successfully. She just did it to re-up her mech.
Which a lot of D.Vas do end up doing that. A lot of them will just throw an ult so they can get mech faster.
True, but it did not work out in their advantage.
Looks like Finland is not going for a normal GOATS comp as they probably would have normally, whenever they're actually swapping an extra tank for extra DPS as Widowmaker.
Young tried to get that mech back, but just lost it.
It doesn't look like the Widowmaker's helping as he was instantly dived by China's Winston. Another staggered D.Va, unfortunately. Poor D.Va, baby D.Va, so easy to stagger.
And China is using that to their advantage every chance they get. Because Winston, way over here, I don't know what he's trying to accomplish with this ult. I guess distracting the Widow. Ooh. Ana falls to the Diva ult. Diva gets her revenge, I guess.
Keep an eye on this Widowmaker. Oh, getting a headshot but not being able to finish it off thanks to the extra armor provided by Brigitte.
And that is in China's favor once again.
60 seconds remaining.
Shoot you down.
Looks like we got Diva here.
Everyone in the room, they're watching for this Widowmaker. Looking to snipe. And not get a pick though. China holding this high ground.
All the fighting inside only to be shut down. No Brigitte ult for anybody.
30 seconds.
This
They're
is
trying to brawl, but
definitely-
unfortunately cannot deal with the insane DPS provided by not only the Widow, but the extra tanks.
And once again, Diva is looking to be staggered. Oh, but she gets heals. She's a mini Diva.
F for respects for baby divas. So many baby divas out there. All
Baby
used to
Diva
stagger.
is not looking good. Rhine at half health. They're getting on the point for the overtime.
But it's being zoned by the Diva ult, managing to catch baby Diva. Also, Lucio being pounced and defeated by a
Oh, Ryan got a good thing, but no one could drop off on it. And that is
China. It looks like China is moving on. Not really. That's only round 2.
well, so far China only needs one more victory, and they will have this beat.
But that will be halftime. So they will not be back for another 30 minutes?
10 minutes, 30 minutes,
Looks like
something like
15. Could be wrong.
that. Something like that. I'll be right back.
Alright, well, we're probably going to take a short break. I'm going to order some food. Let's not go waiting for the episode. I'm going to be hungry at the end of this. Wonder why. So I will be right back. Make sure to give a follow if you're enjoying. So I will see you all